your wildest dreams.
So many things I never could see. So many choices falling on me. Could it be my destiny to be Shaman King?
To be Shaman King. If your spirit is strong, you could be the one.
I can look at the world in a different light. I know what it takes to make it right, and I won't give up the fight to be Shaman King.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Everything Anime Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Shinry. Here at the Everything Anime Podcast, I'm down from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, whatever relevant topic we're talking about. Today's video is on the Brotherhood. Today's video is on Shaman King, the FullMetal Brotherhood treatment. Now, I don't know if this is the first video of 2025, the second video of 2025. I had a video planned for Christmas that I was going to do for New Year's. That was going to be the first video of 2025. And I'm still working on that. But that video, because it's a video game review, one of a very special video games that I've always wanted to talk about because I love it so much. It's going to take a little bit longer, whereas this, I can just pop this out because I just finished Shaman King, the 4Kids version, not the manga, which I currently am working on. I'll probably show you guys the mangas that I've been collecting lately. But anyways, so yes, Shaman King is one of the 90s manga / anime. It was written by Hiroyuki Takei. I might be saying that wrong. Back in like 1998. The first time I read the Shaman King manga must have been a little bit after 8th grade, because my first manga outside of Dragon Ball Z was Bleach. I've talked about that before. And, you know, from there, I started reading, like, you know, the big ones: Bleach, One Piece, Rave Master, Shaman King was one of the early ones, Zatch Bell, Yu Yu Hakusho. There's so many, and that's where the manga collection is once again regrowing. But anyways, this video is specifically about, again, the Brotherhoodification, the FullMetal Brotherhoodification of Shaman King. Now, that might sound like a weird sentence. It might sound like a weird word salad. But if you know anything about Fullmetal Alchemist, you know that there are two versions. Fullmetal Alchemist, which follows the manga to an extent, and then it goes off and does its own thing, whereas Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood follows the manga completely. The reason why that happened is the same, sort of the same thing that happened with Shaman King, but not really. There's two things about Shaman King why the 4Kids is different. But first, let me re-explain about Fullmetal Alchemist and what I mean by the Brotherhoodification of Shaman King. So, when Fullmetal Alchemist was being written, the anime had caught up to the manga had caught up to the anime had come up to the manga before the author had finished writing it. And so, you know, Fullmetal Alchemist was like, hey, this is popular right now. We need episodes. What happens next? What happens next? And the guy was like, hey, I'm still writing it right now. Think of it like One Piece with the Dressrosa situation, how Dressrosa was dragged the fuck out. And even in the manga, Dressrosa was kind of dragged out, but it was entertaining. But, like, the anime really dragged that bitch out. So instead of doing that, Full FMA just decided to, like, hey, we'll just come up with some shit. And they did. And they wrote their own story. So that's why, you know, if you watch FullMetal Alchemist and FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood, it follows itself to the same path, to the same timeline to an extent, and then at some point it branches off. Brotherhood is the canon ending, and FMA is like whatever studio took over and made it their own thing. Shaman King 4Kids is kind of like that. Up until episode 25, it closely follows the manga. Like, there are some loose things, some loose changes. But from what I looked up, the main reason Shaman King had first diverged is because, like, okay, so 4Kids, if you knew anything about them, like when One Piece was dubbed with 4Kids, they like Sanji's cigarette became a lollipop. The blood got taken out. They made it like more kid friendly. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh, instead of like, you know, the bad guys using guns, they use cards, and they would throw cards, and the cards would like knock people out. You know, or even like the whole Shadow Realm thing, like how dark and it's supposed to represent like, you know, death and limbo. It is still a thing in 4Kids, but it's not as it would be in like the Japanese version, where like, you know, it actually represents death, like killing somebody. So that's kind of what happened with Shaman King. They were like, okay, the Shaman King manga got kind of dark, especially following like the main villain Zeke's like motivation and how he was killing people and things like that. So they kind of like branched off into their own thing. Some parts I heard still follow the manga, and I'm gonna tell you why I said I heard. Because I for sure have read up to, for sure, volume 28. So at some point in the Shaman King manga, I have not found the volume that says it. But at one point, Shaman King, the author, at the end of one of the volumes, he says something like he couldn't finish it, he couldn't continue it. I can't find it in these volumes, because I know it was for sure at the end of one of them. If you know which one I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But there was one of the volumes where it just like abruptly ended, right? And I've been looking through them, and I'm like, where was that? It was like a long, like, paragraph, and it looked like it ended with Anna, but I cannot find that. But according to this, like, it kept going, and I know it must have, because I recognize, as I said, this cover at least. I recognize this one. But for sure, I know that the last 3 volumes were never translated to America until like recently, so they say. So I know it was written, like the manga was being written in 2009, and I'm trying to see when this was published. I don't think it's gonna give me the year. I don't know if mangas give you the copyright year. They should. I mean, it's still a volume, but yeah. So I for sure haven't finished the manga, because these last 3 volumes, 34, well, it says 32 through, or 31 through 33, and then 34 to 35. I have volume 33, but, where is that one? But my volume 33 is in Italian, and so I can't read it. And I love the original covers. I love having like these original covers over like these bulky books. So if you guys know where I can find the single volumes of 33 through 35, definitely let me know. I would love to have the original copies. Maybe I'll look it up online. But yeah, so I don't know how the manga ended, because I know for sure at some point, definitely the last 3 volumes, because I looked it up online, they weren't translated until very like recently, like 2014 or so. And so I had never read the canon ending of Shaman King. Therefore, I'm not going to do a manga review. I'm not going to do an anime review of Shaman King until I see the actual manga version ending. And speaking of that, if you guys want me to review, as I've done with like, you know, Boruto, Dr. Stone, One Piece, Black Clover, currently like reading the manga volumes to you guys, showing you the cool panels and stuff like that, I am definitely down to read Shaman King with you guys all over again and let you guys know what's happening in each chapter, each volume. Well, with Shaman King, we'd probably do like volume by volume. I could just make notes as I'm going through, but yeah, we could do that if you guys really want to talk about Shaman King. Just, I mean, if this video gets like 50 views at least, just minimum 50 views, we will review the Shaman King manga on this channel, chapter by chapter. Either chapter by chapter or arc by arc, either one. I would love to talk about Shaman King. But I have to say, and I also bring this up because Shaman King, if you guys don't know or do know, they made a Netflix version. It's not bad. That one is supposed to be the canon version of the events. So that's the Shaman King Brotherhood of it all. The Netflix Shaman King it's not called Shaman King Brotherhood. It's not even called a different name. It's just called Shaman King, but it's on Netflix. I also have to say something about that. Netflix Shaman King, in like 12 episodes, they were already heading towards Dobie Village. Whereas in this, because it follows, at least up to episode 25, it follows the manga. We didn't get to Dobie Village, I don't think, that fast. And that was 25 episodes, whereas Netflix got there in 12. Now, if you're trying to be faithful to the manga as it's supposed to be with the brotherhoodification of it, why is it so short? Shaman King is only, well, this again, they go on there. They stop being faithful after episode 25, or up to episode 25. But it could have still have been like at least 3 to 4 seasons. Like Shaman King is not a long anime or manga. It's 35 volumes. That's not very long. But I also didn't really love the voice acting in the Netflix version. I don't know, maybe because I'm too attached to these voice actors. But and this just came out like 2 years ago, the complete series. Even though the series ended like back in 2004, we just got the complete series. So I would say definitely watch this version. And then maybe watch the Netflix version if you're more of the anime watcher versus reading the manga and you want to know the canon ending. You definitely want to watch the Netflix version and know how Hiroyuki. I'm gonna just call him Hiro. If you want to know how Hiro wanted the Shaman King manga to end / anime, watch the Netflix version. But for the voice acting, watch this version. Again, up to episode 25, it is very faithful, so you at least fall in with the characters. I definitely want to do a Shaman King cosplay. The guy with the blue hair, his name's Horo. He's my character. Our other main characters are Rio. The guy, is he Rio? No, Rio's on. Yeah, Rio's on the bottom of the cover with the wooden sword. Anna, who is the girlfriend of Yo, she wants to be the wife of the Shaman King. Yo Asakura, he's like the most mellow but cool character. Like out of all shonen characters, Yo is probably like the most relaxed. He's like the most chill out of all shonen anime characters I've ever seen. There's also Morty, who's a human. Len, it's kind of like Yo's like rival best friend, like Vegeta Goku kind of situation, Naruto Sasuke situation. Luffy and Zoro never really fought like that. They're just best friends. Lens was kind of like an antagonist, but became like their friend. Lyzerg, who later joins up with our team. Jocko, very cool character. I would say something about his design. We'll probably get there when we talk about it in the manga, because again, like this isn't a review of every episode. This is a review of the whole of Shaman King, since this isn't a canon ending, and I don't know exactly. I don't remember where in the manga it diverted after episode 25. And again, we'll probably talk about it again if this video gets 50 views. I don't plan this video to be a long one. I'm just kind of talking to you guys. And also, who else is on the team? Oh, Faust. Faust is on the team as well. It's not a large cast of characters, but it is very fun, very unique cast of characters. The premise of Shaman King, I will talk about that if you guys are interested. Every 500 years, a tournament is hosted where you basically fight in a shaman tournament, and the winner fuses with God, and you make the world as you see fit. Now, the way that you fight as a shaman, you choose your spirit ghost, your partner. They basically act as a Pokemon that you can fuse with yourself, or you can fuse with the object, and you get different abilities. Yo fuses with a samurai named Amidamaru, who's at the top. My guy Horo, he uses a Manutian, which is like a spirit of a forest or a lake, and she has ice powers. Rio, who's a very funny character, I'm gonna compare him a lot to Captain. Who's that captain from Bleach that looks like a clown? I compare him to that guy because like Rio's hair like changes all the time throughout the manga and anime in a very funny way. Whereas the same with Captain Kurosaki, I think that's his name. The way the clown captain shows up all the time, he has like all these different crazy hairstyles to like every time, and that's Rio. Like that's just a random funny comparison. But you if you know Shaman King and you know Rio, you know what I'm talking about. And you obviously have to watch Bleach too to get that. But yes. Yeah, I just finished it this morning. Really loved this anime. Really loved that this collection came out. And I don't know why it took me 2 years to finish it. I've just been busy. But yeah, just wanted to say, like, this is the Brotherhoodification of Shaman King. Like, this is the 4Kids version, goes off and does its own thing. Well, I guess that would make this FMA. This 4Kids would be the FullMetal Alchemist version of the Brotherhood, and then the Netflix Shaman King would be the Shaman King Brotherhood, the FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood version. But yeah, just if you've never seen Shaman King, I definitely recommend the 4Kids version. Again, Netflix, I'm not bad. I was just auto turned off by the voice acting and the way they rush through the episodes and the fights. You get so much more out of 4Kids, and I can't believe I'm saying that because 4Kids is supposed to be worse. Although we did get the One Piece rap from the 4Kids, so I can't blame them for that. That One Piece rap be going hard. Anybody that's a One Piece fan, even if you're not a One Piece fan, that One Piece rap is like one of the dopest anime tracks ever. Add it to your playlist, trust me. But yeah, just a really short video to talk about my love of this. 64 episodes. 64 episodes is on here. Which again, still isn't that much. That's the way animes be going these days. Naruto to Boruto 2, you know, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z is not that long. Dragon Ball Z is like 100. Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super to GT, I guess it'd be like 500 episodes or so. Anyways, yeah, just a really quick short love about this and just talking about Shaman King. But yeah, I have, like I said, started this collection all over again. Oh, this number's out of order. That's why they look confusing. So yeah, if you guys want me to talk about, I look so unprofessional. If you guys want me to talk about the Shaman King manga, just like I said, let me know in the comments. You can see I was not planned for this. I would definitely love to talk to you guys about it. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's only 35 volumes. If you even want to find them and check them out for yourself, I am a manga collector. I'm slowly building it back up from scratch. As I said, I'll show you guys at the end of the video where I'm at with my manga. But yeah, just a quick little video for 2025. Hope you guys had a great new year. And if this is my first video that's going up, again, happy 2025. Glad to be here with you guys. Glad to be posting again. And if this is my second video, ignore that part. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.